You can probably guess which one it is by now, right? Yeah. Okay. Sing this with me. One more time. So I know that was a #1 song, but I will be honest with you guys. This band has not played this song together, and I don't even know how many months, since St. Patrick's Day weekend. No joke. Anyway, so my apologies for skipping around with the lyrics. Anyway, I always love to take a moment to introduce the fellas up here because, you know, while it's great having people come out and sing along and dance for you too, and it is great, we love seeing all of your faces. I just love hanging out with these guys and playing with them, and putting this project together was something that A, I never thought in a million years I would be doing, and B, the guys that are in this band are so much fun to be around, and just really enjoy hanging out with them. And I'm gonna start with this guy right behind me. We took a trip to Cleveland and then on to Michigan, and actually that's right, we bumped into you while we were out there in the Cleveland area, if I remember right. Yeah. Anyway, I got in the car with him, and I discovered something very interesting that we shared, and it is, and I try not to say this out loud very often, but it's a love for Neil Diamond. And so we listened to Neil Diamond radio from Cleveland to just south of Detroit, and I'm really thankful that a guy with an animal tattoo on his arm can be cool enough to listen to Neil Diamond. On the drums, our Larry Mullen Jr. is Rob Toscano. Put your hands together. Now, everybody knows that U2 does not travel around with a full-time keyboard player, and I will tell you that we've watched a million U2 bands, and there are a lot of them in this country, but if there's one thing that separates this band from the masses, it's our keyboard player, our Brian Eno of the band, who sings great backup vocals, plays all these great parts that fill in and sound like the record. Brian Ritchie on the keys. Now, I know I mentioned earlier that this guy right here to my left goes back to 1992 when we bumped into each other in college. And we played in bands together, and we laugh about this every now and again, but it was in 1996 or 97, somewhere around there. We had some serious record interest. We thought we were going to be rock stars. And it's crazy now, 30 years later, because, now we're doing what we should have done at 25. But 30 years later, we're still kicking the shit out of it right here on the stage. Yeah, buddy. Our Adam Clayton is Dan Hullihan on the bass. Now, this guy I've known for, like 15 years now. I discovered. I've been saying 10 years for the last couple of years, but I think we're a lot closer to 15 now. Used to be co-workers, and we discovered that we both played music, and during COVID, we put this COVID band together, and we wrote some material, and recorded an album. It was great. And then, of course, we couldn't do anything with it because nobody was paying attention. This guy right here dragged us kicking and screaming into this U2 thing. He said, let's do a tribute, and I want it to be U2. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. Anyway, we've now been at this for over 3 years, and this thing just keeps growing. We're playing all over the Northeast, all into the Midwest, and just having an absolute ball. And this guy just kicks the living crap out of it every single night. He's one of the best guitar players I've ever heard. Our Edge is Dan Staversky.
There's a reason they don't give me a microphone. But in my opinion, tribute bands are made by their lead singer. And when I tell you he wasn't a U2 fan before I made him do this, he wasn't a U2 fan before I made him do this. But this young man to my left has jumped all in, and I mean like way in. And if I'm being honest, I gotta attribute most of our success to how tremendous he does the job of covering Bono. It's not easy. And he's calling him Bono in real life.
Not much.
So, I don't really know what else to say, but put your hands together for a wonderful, talented frontman, our Bono Box, Mr. Alex Kibiad.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming here tonight. I want to thank Lincoln Hill Farms for having us here. It turned out to be just a gorgeous night, and I feel bad for those that had planned to come and were scared off by potential rain. I mean, we had a little sprinkle at about 5:45, and
sit all night. So